Antics, the only game show that has a host with a hawk. My name is Dan, and in this episode, I'm going to be asking you random trivia questions. Don't worry, it'll be multiple choice for all you guessers out there. And hey, if you like trivia, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So grab your friends, foes, loved ones, and let's test your trivia knowledge. Question number 1. What is the most popular breed of dog in the United States? Is it A. Labrador Retriever, B. Husky, C. Poodle, or D. Chihuahua? The answer is A. Labrador Retriever. According to the American Kennel Club, the Labrador Retriever has been number 1 in popularity since 1991. You other dogs need to step up your game. Question number 2. Which country has the largest supply of fresh water? Is it A. Russia, B. Japan, C. Brazil, or D. the United States? The answer is C. Brazil. Brazil accounts for approximately 12% of the world's freshwater resources. Question number 3. Which city has the world's first public bus service? Is it A. London, B. New York, C. Paris, or D. Beijing? The answer is C. Paris. The first ever public bus line was launched in 1662. The horse-drawn carriage could fit about 8 passengers, and the carriages ran through the streets throughout the day. Question number 4. In which country would you find the world's largest pyramid? Is it A. Mexico, B. Egypt, C. China, or D. Cambodia? The answer is A. Mexico. The Great Pyramid of Cholula still stands today, and at its prime, it measured over 1,440 feet tall. Question number 5. Which planet in our solar system has the shortest days? Is it A. Neptune, B. Jupiter, C. Venus, or D. Mars? The answer is B. Jupiter. The planet Jupiter has the shortest day of all of the 8 major planets in the solar system. It spins around on its axis once every 10 hours. No thanks, I wouldn't want to age and get dizzy at the same time. Question number 6. Which metal is the best conductor of electricity? Is it A. gold, B. copper, C. aluminum, or D. silver? The answer is D. silver. Silver is the best conductor of electricity, but it's not used as much as copper due to its inconsistencies with current, tarnishing, and its high price. Question number 7. Which blood type qualifies as a universal donor? Is it A. O negative, B. O positive, C. A negative, or D. B positive? The answer is A. O negative. O negative blood is a type of blood that has the lowest risk of causing serious reactions for most people who receive it. Question number 8. What percent of the Earth's fresh surface water is in the Great Lakes? Is it A. 10%, B. 15%, C. 20%, or D. 25%? The answer is C. 20%. Wow, Michigan is hogging up all the lakes. How about you share one with one of the states that doesn't even have one, like West Virginia? Question number 9. Which flower's bulbs were once used as a form of currency? Is it A. tulips, B. lilies, C. daffodils, or D. roses? The answer is A. tulips. During the 17th century in the Netherlands, the country was known for the mass production of tulips. The price of tulips went so high that the people would use it for currency instead of money. Question number 10. Which organ in the human body contains the most water? Is it A. the brain, B. the kidney, C. the lungs, or D. the liver? The answer is C. the lungs. The lungs are about 83% water. That's odd. That's the only organ I'm told to keep water out of. Question number 11. Who founded the first public library in the US? Is it A. Thomas Jefferson, B. Ben Franklin, C. George Washington, or D. Alexander Hamilton? The answer is B. Ben Franklin. He started the Library Company of Philadelphia in 1773. I wonder how long after did he invent the late fee? Question number 12. Who currently has the most listeners and followers on Spotify? Is it A. Taylor Swift, B. Ariana Grande, C. Drake, or D. Ed Sheeran? The answer is D. Ed Sheeran with 68 million listeners. Really? Him? Question number 13. Which company is the world's largest distributor of toys? Is it A. Walmart, B. Amazon, C. McDonald's, or D. Toys R Us? The answer is C. McDonald's. Wow! 20% of all sales contain a toy at the fast food restaurant. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Destroy an Earth. Question number 14. A Cooper is a person who makes or repairs what? Is it A. Horseshoes, B. Barrels, C. Bicycle tires, or D. Chicken coops? I worked at a bike shop. I can tell you it's definitely not C. Bicycle tires. The answer is B. Barrels. But they did not just only make barrels. Coopers were also trained to make wooden caskets, vats, buckets, and tubs. Question number 15. The speed at which music is performed is known as what? Is it A. Rhythm, B. Beat, C. Pace, or D. Tempo? The answer is D. Tempo. Huh, that's crazy. I thought a Tempo was the model of car my mom used to drive. Question number 16. Capable of storing up to 200 gallons of water, a saguaro is a type of what? Is it A. Camel, B. Bucket, C. Cactus, or D. Pool? The answer is C. Cactus. It could take 10 years for a saguaro cactus to reach 1 inch in height. By year 70, a saguaro cactus can reach 6 feet tall and will finally start to produce their first flowers around year 100. Question number 17. What type of fruit is a Texas Ruby Red? Is it A. Grapefruit, B. Apple, C. Strawberry, or D. Orange? The answer is A. Grapefruit. Texas red grapefruits are sweet, juicy, and tree ripened to the peak of perfection. Question number 18. What does a heliologist study? Is it A. Feet, B. the universe, C. helium, or D. the sun? The answer is D. the sun. Wouldn't that job just make you go blind? Question number 19. What do frogs have in their mouth that toads don't? Is it A. a tongue, B. teeth, C. bacteria, or D. taste buds? The answer is B. teeth. They have a ridge of very small cone teeth around the upper edge of the jaw, but no teeth on the bottom, causing them just to swallow their food whole anyway. Question number 20. Which European nation is said to have invented the hot dog? Is it A. France, B. Germany, C. Belgium, or D. Poland? The answer is B. Germany. Sausage is one of the oldest forms of processed food, having been mentioned in Homer's Odyssey as far back as the 9th century. That'll do it for this episode of Dantics. How'd you do? Let me know in the comments below how many you got right. And hey, if you like trivia, we do a live trivia show every week where you call in, battle other contestants to win your name in the Hall of Champions. It's a lot of fun and you'll never know what we're gonna do next. So hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you never miss any future episodes. I'm Dan and we'll see you next time right here on Dantics. You've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more trivia videos, just click the link above. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for the support.